If you'd like to receive text messages, make sure you go to bodotssonweather.com or weathertalk.com. And if you choose the third text option, the social media updates, I will send you the winter weather updates along with the blog updates and Facebook updates on severe weather or winter storm days. There's also 3 other text options on the page, and you can see those once you get there. Couple of weather photos sent in this morning. Stacy's story out of Calvert City, Kentucky. A dusting there. You can see the roads are slick in the background. And Linda Duff in Paducah, Kentucky, also with a dusting of snow. Just enough snow to cause some problems on the roadways. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Bo Dutz, and it is January 5th, 2016. We've got some snow this morning. Lots of flurries, lots of light snow. Now, I haven't officially seen the spotter reports from up in this area, but I'm suspecting that the northern counties did not receive as much as anticipated. We did have this band form in the southern part of the area, and then we have another wave moving through Missouri that will arrive later today. Now, some of you have a dusting, some of you have a 1/4 of an inch of snow. Not a lot, but it's enough to make the roads slick and hazardous. Like I said yesterday, it only takes a hint of snow to make the roads, especially the untreated roads, slick and hazardous. Already seen some wrecks being reported. So not a lot of snow, but enough to close some schools and enough to certainly cause some slick spots on area roads. We still have a winter weather advisory here in purple. Probably could have used one through this area as well. We may also have more snow moving in later. Some debate about that. Either way, this is a light snow event, but enough to cause some problems. We'll turn on temperatures this morning, and as you can see, it is certainly cold outside. It's 19 degrees earlier in Mount Vernon, Illinois. With a little bit of wind, that takes the wind chills down into the lower to middle teens. You see here at 27 in Paducah, Kentucky. This is around 7:45 a.m. In the upper 20s over northwest Tennessee, 19 degrees in Farmington area of Missouri, 18 in St. Louis. Now, as we move through the rest of the day, I'll show you a couple model guidance packages. As always, snow is difficult to forecast. Remember, 0.01 hundredths of an inch is a dusting of snow. 1/10 of an inch of rain, liquid or melted snow, is 1 inch of snow. So basically, we're forecasting those very small amounts in a large area, and you have to then figure out who's going to end up with a little bit more. We switch over to the Paducah, Kentucky radar, and you see these bands, and these bands are where you get bursts of a little bit heavier snow, and that can cause accumulations to go up a little bit. We see one band moving through southeast Illinois. We see another band right across here in western Kentucky, and another band in northern parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, Tennessee border counties. And like I said, we've got another area that's going to move in back here, and I'll show you that on the models. Okay, we're going to take a look at the HRRR model, the HRRR. Now, one thing I focused on last night was this second area of precipitation that might develop in Missouri for another quick burst of snow. So let's just move through Futurecast radar. This is 7 a.m. this morning. Model's got a pretty good handle. I showed you radar a while ago. Looks like that. This is what the model forecasts. Not bad, about right. But as we move through today, let's watch what happens to the west, because once this batch ends, it's what happens next that could bring additional snow, light snow flurries today, maybe some bands again of a little burst of heavier snow. So we'll move through 11 a.m., 12 p.m., noon, the lunch hour, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. There you go. You do see that second band of snow that develops over Missouri and pushes into Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee. That might drop a little bit more snow. So let's just take a look at what this particular model thinks as far as totals. Let's go ahead and assume there is a second band of snow that develops. Push this up right here. So we'll move through the day and watch what happens in this area here. And this is what I talked yesterday about and last night about quite a bit, was the possibility of a second area of snow developing and dumping a little bit more on West Kentucky, parts of Illinois, and Tennessee, and southeast Missouri as well. So we'll move through here, and I'll stop at noon. You can see what the totals being forecast were: 1/2 inch, Paducah, Bowling Green 1/2 inch, inch in Poplar Bluff. Now, this is a model, may not be exact, but you get an idea that the model is trying to drop a little bit of snow right through here. But watch what happens as that second band forms. Watch how those totals increase. So again, today, this is what I'm going to be watching. Will this second batch of snow fill in a little bit, develop, and produce a little bit more accumulation? We'll see how it goes. The forecast, the going forecast, flurries, light snow today, cold, temperatures in the 20s, wind chills in the teens. Tonight, if you get a little bit of snow on the ground, upper single digits to middle teens for overnight lows. Wind chills tonight and Friday morning, 5 below to 5 above. Bitterly cold air. Tomorrow morning at the bus stop, definitely going to want those gloves for the kids that do have school. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the ongoing forecast, and then I'll discuss any changes. So this area up here was supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow. I have a feeling, although I'm waiting to see spotter reports, not as much snow fell as anticipated. This area in here, in the blue and even into the red, dusting to 1 inch or 2 was the forecast. Now this is by the time everything's said and done tonight. And then this area here from Poplar Bluff to Murray, Pembroke, Russellville, dusting to maybe 1 inch of snow. So with that said, if we do get that second batch, if that second batch does develop, we'll have to keep an eye and see just how much falls in this area when all the snowflakes are done. We'll go ahead and take a look one last time at the probabilities for this event last night that I posted. So in that red zone, they had the highest potential of 1 to 2 inches, 2 to 4 inches. And again, I suspect they did not receive that much. In the blue zone, where it's still snowing, for that matter, it's still snowing in the red zone. The blue zone, where it's still snowing as well, had a 60% chance when all is said and done tonight of 1 to 2 inches of snow, and then the probabilities go down from there. And then that other zone, the no color or yellow, however you want to look at it, had the lowest probabilities of 1 to 2 inches. And then the probabilities go down. And again, here's your map, red, blue, yellow, or no color. So we'll see how it goes. That's the ongoing forecast. I haven't messed with the graphics this morning. I'll send you this video. I'll work on updating some of the graphics. But all in all, by the time all the snow ends, this should play out about right. Again, these areas up here maybe will not end up with as much as anticipated. Maybe this red zone here should remain in blue. And we'll see how this area goes with that second area of snow that may spread into the area later this morning into this afternoon.